Round 1. You could tell I'm very cool by the way that I speak. This hand is just bomb crazy. It's so good. Look at that. Even my colors match. This hand is nuts. It could kill a typhoid rat. That's how good it is. It could kill a typhoid rat without trading a creature. That's even better. I'm also up against a very, very slow opponent. Once again, another reason why recording is so much easier than streaming. Alright, so he's got a modular creature. That's fine. Now here's the problem, right? Do you play out your creature, or do you play out your tap land? And will that not playing the tap land come back to hurt you? Well, if I've learned anything from watching other people play this format, there's 3 rules. Step 1, turn your creature sideways. Step 2, turn your creature sideways. Step 3, kill your opponent's creatures, so it's easier to turn your creatures sideways. So I kind of need to read a lot of these cards. I don't really know what they do. The creature I have in play is a Innistrad reprint, kind of, just with slightly different wording. Okay, so now here I have the option of playing the land, and then like playing the tap land, killing his dude with the fight spell, which is only one of my 2 removal spells. Either way, he can't block, I don't think. Unless he has a combat trick. Which he does. Alright, we trade. That's fine. Because his guy is 3/3, but it gets dealt 1, and then it gets dealt pre-first strike damage. That's how good that thing is. Alright, now I'm going to play this dude. If I get to flip him... Yeah, what a terrible use of a rebound card. I would have just taken the 2 points of damage there, to be honest. Used it for, like, a more useful purpose. Alright, 3-drop. Uh-oh. Morphs can be scary. They could be destroy target creature with power greater than whatever. I'm just gonna kill off his dude. It's very simple. That's destroy. Ooh, that would have killed off my double strike enchantment. I had that all planned out beautifully. So next turn it looks like double strike enchantment with 2/2 double striker. So basically Mirran Crusader in play. It's just like a 12 mana Mirran Crusader at this point. He's splashing blue. That's fine. Well, sometimes people splash blue, sometimes... Uh-oh. Bomb rare. Sometimes people splash blue, sometimes people just play the lands so that they gain life and whatever. Either way, I'm going to attack here. It's got double strike. He's trying to figure out what double strike is, probably contacting an orc or something. Any day now, buddy. Da, 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 da. So, let's see, next turn, this would put him at 14, that becomes 6, so it deals 12. Yeah, I'll just pause here. Apparently my opponent doesn't enjoy playing Magic nearly as much as I hate playing Magic. Wait, I don't think I got that one right. Either way, my hope here is that he plays an X1 like that. Wow, that was fantastic. Or I mean, there is the whole I could just mob rule here, and attack with everything. Deal 6, 12, put him at 2. But then he has 2 creatures to my 1. God damn, this dude is slow. You know, you'll find that time is, when you play this format is so bad. It really is. Any format that's based around a creature type is a bad idea. I think it's just that. Oh, that's good for me. So he left his 2/1 black. 2/1 black. He left his 2/1 back and attacked with the 2/2. So he clearly values his morph creature. That's fine. I'm gonna attack. Now I already saw 1 combat trick. A sandblast, you bastard. So I'll flip this guy anyway. Still get to kill his dude, but I can't put him down to 2. That sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck that much. I still have mob rule for lethal as soon as he plays like 1 or 2 creatures, so I really can't argue. I literally do not have to play a creature for the rest of this game. No, but when you have a format that's based around, now you see, in theory, if that's a creature I could flip, I might be able to kill him, but that, you know, I'm not worried about that. When you have a set based around a creature type, like dragons or angels, like Ephesus Restored, that are slow and just tedious, because that's what these formats are, right? They're slow, they're hard work, they're tedious. It's stupid. So that thing, that taps a creature without flying. That's fine. Now, I have to read mob rule a few times, because I'm not 100% sure. So even if he taps down a dude, it still untaps, which is fine. A dash creature would be useless here. Ooh. Let's see, that's 4. Yeah, that wouldn't be nearly enough, so I have to wait a minute. I have no problem taking a few hits. I would like to draw a creature. Okay, that's a good card to draw here. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let me make sure I just tap correctly. And that I don't need that forest, I think. Alright, it's a creature. It's not a great creature, but it's a creature, so in this case I shall take it. Although that does in theory represent lethal. Because that would be Megamorph 3, he puts a counter on, that's 4, that's 8, that's 16 damage. So, as long as this all occurs the way I want it to. And let's see, mob rule is 6 mana, to flip him is 4 mana. Okay, so it's lethal, but not yet. My question is, he's got cards in his hand, right? What is he not playing? That's fine, I'll take some damage here. You know, that's another thing about this format. Unless they're playing red, I'm totally cool with taking damage. And even if they are playing red, as ooh, oh, GG's. Thank you for playing out Ojutai. That is just fantastic. That makes me happy. So I can gain control of all creatures with power 3 or greater, and tap down his guy so that it doesn't untap, and also get in, and then that's lethal. That's exactly 14. That is so sick. I'm just like, am I doing this correctly? Alright, so I now have control of everything in play. I attack. Oh, it's more than lethal. And I tap down his one dude so he cannot block, and that's a lot of damage. So apparently mob rule plus this weird double strike enchantment thing is a thing. So let that be known to you boys and girls. Okay, so against him, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Mind you, this is my first ever sealed in this format, and I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. And no matter how many times I say it, I still have no clue what I'm doing. I'm wondering if 18 lands makes sense, but I did kind of get flooded there at a pretty crucial time. Was that Tarka's command? That seems like it would be useful, but his flyers, from what I saw, only looked like giant dragons. So I think I'd rather just go with a land than a giant dragon, and then not draw anything. Alright, this is fine. It's fine. Like, giving my dudes reach is great and all. Giving my dudes reach when he has Ojitai, not good. So I'm gonna mull the 5. This is not a format where you can mulligan successfully and win. Dash is not something that you want to be doing, especially when you're low on lands, but since I have no other play, I'm just gonna dash in here. I'm gonna force him to use up his turn for as many turns as humanly possible. Like, if he doesn't want to take damage, then I will continuously just send my dude in. What the fricker frack? Ah, okay. So he bolstered and gained some life. So I'm basically screwed on the whole race thing. That's not good. That is not good. Alright. That's fine. I remember when that card first came out and people at pre-releases were like, oh my god, this is the greatest card ever. No, it's not. People very quickly soured on it. Wonder if he would block there. Block would actually kind of, well, I am splashing black, so it could be for ultimate price or flatten, but you know, he's just going for the rubbins now, I'm guessing. Morph creature, that's fine. Last game I saw he had a spider and a dude that kills enchantments. That is perfectly acceptable. Land here? Alright, sweet. Anything I play is going to die. Actually, this dude's a 2-3, so he's probably best suited for duty at the moment. Duty. And then hopefully I can get out to Angler. And then mob rule for the win. Seems to be my plan every single game, is get creatures into play and then mob rule. I'll just block, that's fine. He already showed me he has a pump spell. If he has another one, that's whatever. He didn't attack with his morph creature though, so that's crap. He's got 2 legendary dragons, both from the same set. Not even from the set we're currently playing. Alright, so it looks like I'm dead. So I'm just gonna quickly concede. No reason to show my opponent anything that I have. I don't enjoy showing my opponent my cards here. So I think I need another mountain or forest. I don't think I want Frontier Siege, but Frontier Siege could be useful in the future. And remember, our children are the future. Alright, this hand could be better, but then again it could be worse. So it's not the greatest hand, but it's also not the worst hand. So I'm just gonna stick with it. You know, I draw one forest and I'm fine. And I just added the forest to my deck. So I feel very comfortable with my current position. I'm surprised people aren't more, you know, they don't like the grave digger type creature more. But whatever. Wow, this guy definitely does not like winning on time. And do you want the sole reason I did this was practice for Grand Prix Atlantic City, which is like 10 minutes from my house. And now I don't even think I'm gonna play at GPAC. So, but you know, whatever. 30 tickets is 30 tickets. Oh, he DC'd. All right. I'll just pause it until he comes back. All right, sweet. And we have a match. So hopefully I draw a forest next turn and then draw one other forest the rest of the game and then I'm good. Wow, this guy is slow. And this is like the all-important first round, because in these things, your tiebreakers don't matter. But you don't want to do what you don't want. You want to win the first round because chances are you're going to go up against a deck that's on the same power level as yours. Like, if you lose the first round, it doesn't mean their pool is bad. It could mean that in between rounds they figured out how to make their pool better, or how to make their deck better out of their pool, or how to do other things, like like they had like insane bombs but just got mana screwed horribly. You know, it's the 0-1 bracket that'll get you in the end, I'll be honest. Alright, that is the most beautiful draw I've ever seen in my entire life. Now, I have the option actually here of pitching a dude if I want to, because I have a creature that gets back a dude if I want to keep lands in my hand, or I could just go for the risky pitch a land play, but since he's not, you know, since he hasn't put any creatures with modular into play, I feel rather comfortable. Oh, he's stuck on one. No, he's not stuck on one land. I'm stuck on on his upkeep. What is this? That's fine. Alright. You may destroy one of the artifacts or enchantments I do not currently have in play. Come on, forest. Forest. This is my one draw spell in the deck. I really don't want to waste the Tormenting Voice. Like, okay. Now I think I can Tormenting Voice. I'm gonna have to Tormenting Voice a creature here. And I was very high in the first couple of drafts on the 5/1 hexproof, but he's terrible. Alright, that guy can get out of hand pretty quick. You have one of those rebound spells, and he becomes a 5/5 for 2 turns straight. So I believe I'm gonna have to kill him now. Also, I mean, he's getting very far past me in terms of board state. Forest? Forest? My opponent disappeared again. Maybe he's taking a dump. Ooh, that's a nice one to draw here. I don't want to use the Tormenting Voice until I know that I'm dead. Or until I know that, like, I desperately need ooh. Booyah. Okay, so he already showed me one morph. This is second morph. I believe it's a spider. So I think I'm gonna kill it. And I was right, it is the spider. Alright, so keeping track of your opponent's morphs, Magic 102. That's the advanced stuff. I think I want to... Tormenting Voice. I could pitch the pump spell. But I pitched the creature because I have a way of getting the creature back. And I got a land out of the deal. And a dude that kills other guys. So also that pump spell can win games on its own. Especially when my one creature in play turns into a 6/2. So I'm not going to argue with that. 1, 2, 3, whatever. Okay, so we had 2 spiders. Grazie. I can just send my dude into his dude, and we could have a dude fight. I can play my 1/2. What was it? The Resurrection dude. Grave something. Play that, just pass my turn. I am worried about, obviously, I am very worried about a potential 5/5 dragon that bolsters every time it attacks, but there's nothing I can do. So I have the option here of, I think if he attacks with both, I just take it. And that sucks. If I didn't have an extort creature in my hand, it would be so much worse. Okay, so I got a couple options here. I'm gonna just take that. That's like the worst use of pacifism, by the way, in the history of time. Okay, and I've been around for the history of time. I know how these things work. That is one of the worst uses of pacifism ever. Black has extort. Like that was just bad magic. He used his best removal spell on a 1/2. So I'm gonna swing in. He doesn't block, which is kind of weird. Nah, yeah, I'm gonna kill his dude, I think. Because what happens is I kill one dude, then it gives him less things to put his 1/1 counter on. I know how weird that sounds. Alright, he didn't attack with anything. That was fantastic. Lots of manners. Lots of manners. The fact that he didn't attack with either is kind of weird, though, because he doesn't lose anything for blocking with one or the other. It's like one of those weird, like, plays where the only way would be if I were to waste a removal spell on one of his useless things. So I'm gonna extort my creature, I'm gonna kill his 1/1. In the process, I'm gonna give him a 4/5. But that's fine though, because I have a pump spell, and I can get back a 5/1. So now I could have also made his dude a 0/3. But I'm gonna actually wait back so I could use the pump spell, because I think that gives them trample. Not 100% on that. That's not bad. So now I could flash that. Well, it's not flash, it's dash, which is oddly similar to flash, and just swing with everything. Hope he doesn't have fog. Do not have fog. Alright, sweet. So I'm just gonna put this on both of those guys. He may have a pump spell or a protection spell. Either way, I think my guys survived this. Yep. Puts him at 4. I now have a lethal board state. And I'm on to round 2 eventually. Yep, alright. See you in my next round.